Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible from the Fashion Report minigame located inside the Gold Saucer every week when judging begins on a Friday. This is week 160 and as you can clearly see here, the theme this time is fighting sleep. The clues then include rest and relaxation for your helm, to adventure for your body, flap in front for your legs, and pattern on the back for your boots. Some of these might seem a little bit obvious, but regardless, in this video we have a 100 score, an 80 with only dies, and then the easiest possible 80 for you and your alts of the week. So without further ado, let's get ready to do that 100 score. Okay then, so for your 100, as you can see, it looks rather interesting, this amalgamation of different pieces of gear. But for 100, our helm then of choice is none other than the Crescent Moon Cone. That's the one we went for. Alternatively, the Crescent Moon Nightcap will also give you gold. These are both Weaver crafts in particular, and as far as I can tell, there's not really anything else that will fit this slot for gold rating this week. Basically, you're going to have to either go to the market board and purchase this, or craft it yourself, although the recipe isn't too bad, and we'll show that on screen for you, just so you get a refresher of the sort of materials you will need. For the chest then, for To Adventure, of course that's the survival shirt. We've had this plenty of times before as a clue, this particular slot, and the survival shirt is once again being used. This is a Weaver craft. You can also get this from Palace of the Dead spoils, and of course on the market board. Alternatives to this include the Linen Survival Shirt, the Rami Tabard, the Expeditioner's Tabard, the Dalmal Skin Coat, Expeditioner's Coat, and the Extreme Survival Shirt. Those will all give you gold rating for this slot this week, so get whichever is the cheapest or easiest for you to acquire. For the legs then, I went with the Chimerical Felt Breeches of Fending. These are actually quite easily obtainable, mostly because you can get them from a repository node in Azizlar, which is a vendor there, the armor vendor. Alternatively, you can actually craft this with Weaver as well. This is like one of the cheapest ways of doing this. It is, however, locked to level 60 tank. Your other options then include the Kudzu Culottes of Crafting, which are purchased from Muto in Kagane, and the Kudzu Culottes of Gathering will also give you gold rating this week. There is also reference to the Nomad sets working as well, but I cannot confirm or deny that at the time of recording, so you might be better off just going and getting this for your tanks from Azizlar, obviously. For the boots then, I went for the Maple Patterns. These are very easily obtainable, very usable by all classes in the game level 5 and above. However, you can get them from low-level city-state vendors such as Gwalta in the Steppes of Thal, from the Disciple of Hand and Land tab. In particular, I believe this is from the levels 1 to 9 tab for 129 gil. So that's not really going to set you back, well, anything, is it? There would be no point in me listing other alternatives to this, to be perfectly honest, but there we go. Basically any patterns will work, but these are the cheapest and most equipable by other jobs. So there we go, level 5, that's all you need in the game. I'm sure everybody can manage that. So there we go, that's the 100 score. So as you've probably seen from a couple of these items, being that they're vendor purchased, that's the way that you can lean towards an easy 80, but that isn't the easy 80 as far as we're concerned. So let's next look at the 80 with dies. Alright, moving on to the 80 with dies then. This is basically any random gear in the game. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it's dieable. To get 80 score guaranteed, you need to have something equipped in every slot, and then die your left side, since that's the dieable bit. You need to die a weapon Abyssal Blue die. Then you need to die a helm Pure White die. Your chest, your arms, and your legs all need to be Gunmetal Black die, and your feet need to be Gobby Bag Brown die. So the Gunmetal Black is going to set you back quite a bit of gil, I would imagine, and the Pure White, unless you already have something dyed like I did, is also going to set you back some either gil in the game, or you can purchase it on the Mog station. So not really the best of dye options this week. I think that this is a little bit expensive and probably not worth giving a go. Me personally, I think that's not a good idea. So anyway, let's look at the easiest 80 that is possible for all of your characters just to get 80 score. So onto our easy 80 then. As you can see, it's quite a interesting looking outfit that I came up with. It doesn't matter what it looks like basically, but this is what we have. Essentially everything is just random gear apart from the fact that we've dyed any chest piece in the game soot black. As you can see, this is just a fair joy that we're wearing here, but it can be anything that's just soot black. And then dye any gloves in the game, doesn't matter what they are, soot black as well. So far we've got a chest, any chest, and any gloves, both dyed soot black. And then the other option is to get those maple patterns from Gualta or any other low-level city-state vendor in a main city, and dye those gobby bag brown. If you dye those gobby bag brown and equip the maple pans and dye any chest and gloves soot black, making sure to have something in every slot of your gear, then you will get an 80 score guaranteed. It's as simple as that. Quite a simple one. I will definitely be using this on all of my other characters. Yeah, it works flawlessly. So there we go. There's your max MGP for the week. Hopefully that was helpful. Once again, thank you so much to Kayako Star and all of the other Redditors, as well as all of the people around the world that obviously come up with this stuff. It isn't just a select few. There's a lot of people involved with this, with dye testing, and indeed the Japanese Twitter accounts come up with most of this stuff before anyone else in the world. They're very quick at this, so massive hats off to them, and hopefully you enjoyed this video compiling this information. Much love. Let me know your own solutions below if you have any for any other items we've missed in today's video to help other people, and I'll see you all next time. Much love, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.